And good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to the stream. My name is Talesian. There you are, and here I am. And today on MMOnday, we're playing Lord of the Rings Online. Now, for those of you who may not know it, I also have a YouTube channel where all of my Twitch streams go. The link is down below. I have a Discord server that I use to keep track of gaming news for ARPGs and MMOs. Again, the link is down below. And and since you found me here, you know where I'm at. So please, join me on the other sites if you like what I see. I also post a bunch of cat pics, like I posted a cat video today, actually. So if you like cats, come on by. But today we are doing Lord of the Rings Online, and we are currently in Enedwaith. We are working with the Grey Company. We're working on their faction and the storyline about bringing the Grey Company to Aragorn's assistance. Eventually, we'll be making our way to Rohan, but that's a little ways away. At least another expansion or so away on the Angmar server. So we got a ways to go. But let's go ahead and log in and get started here. At the end of our last session, we found some missing hobbits. There seems to be there was a whole village of hobbits that went on the other side of the Misty Mountains and ended up in Enedwaith. And we just made our way there at the end of last session. So we're going to explore the village, do some questing, report back to the Grey Company, and see what other kind of fun stuff we can get involved in. And just to let you know, if you have not logged in for a while, the 18th anniversary gift is still available. We are also in the middle of LI Reward Track Season 14. That will last for about another 5 weeks. Again, that's as you gain experience, you go down the track and you get coffers of ancient script, which allow you to buy traceries for your legendary item. You can get runes to increase them as well, and other goodies. Like I said, I'm not sure where we're at right now. Oh, I got a couple I can claim. Let's go ahead and... Holy crap, I got a bunch I can claim. Sealed Tracery, Runes, the Legendary Coffer of the Heroes of the Dwarf Halls. Contains a cracked Tracery token and the Heroes of the Dwarf Halls housing bundle. And some more ancient script. So we'll go ahead and claim all those real quick. And also, this is the last day of anybody who opens up any loot boxes. There's a 10% loot box Embers and Motes bonus, which we did get some interesting news about. It looks like that coming sometime down the road, for spending Embers, you'll be able to actually get a scroll that usable within 24 hours of purchase. So it will actually raise your tracery by 1 rank. So from uncommon to rare to incomparable to legendary. So something to think about. And that's going to be, I think, 7,500 Embers. So it's worth it getting Embers and Motes save up just for that. So that's going to be a good thing. But also, every day is a Hobbit's birthday. And because it's a Hobbit's birthday, we happen to get the presents. And I have a silver present for today. Let's see what we get. 100 Virtue XP and a major potion of morale. Definitely go that. We'll definitely hold on to that in reserve. You go ahead and use that up. And let's see what we got here. Sealed Tracery Rare. We can just go ahead and open that one up. We'll munch it for later. There's some runes. But those are incomparable runes and they're not level based. So those we will save. If you'll notice, you've got some things here, like Tracery level 50. I usually munch most of those right away because I run out of storage space. But anything that just says Tracery token incomparable or Sealed Tracery incomparable, I go ahead and save those. And then got 200 more ancient script, which I can always use. And let's open this up here. What is in this coffer of the Legendary Coffer of the Heroes of the Dwarf Halls? Contained a cracked Tracery token and a Heroes of the Dwarving Halls housing bundle. There's the Heroes of the Dwarving Halls collection. Contains various housing items to honor dwarf heroes of old, including dwarf-made statues, crystal sconces, and dwarf-made tapestries. and a legendary tracery token, which is unleveled. It's not saying like level 50 or anything, so that also goes into shared storage along with my other tracery tokens. And we'll go ahead and put that in the housing storage right there, and we'll deal with that one a little later. So I hope everyone is doing well today. I was feeling a little under the weather yesterday. I was not feeling up to streaming, but I am here now, and we're gonna have some fun today. So let's go ahead and get started here. As you can see, we had just made ourselves to the village of Mar Tulahal, and we're about ready to talk to the mayor. And there's the mayor right there, Yolo Brokchutu. I know I probably butchered his pronunciation, something fierce. But we'll talk to him anyway. Excuse me.
Too many wanderers about.
Rose seems quite taken with you, Devodiad, but we've not dealt with many folks other than our own. You'll have to do more to prove yourself to me. Very well. So what quest do you have, sir?
I once saw a black goat with flaming eyes. I swear it.
So, you've been a great help to my folk. So perhaps you will aid with another task, eh? A while back, our hunters discovered a village of hobbits to the southeast of here, but they've gone wild. I suppose some too many years apart from us civilized folk. We thought to send a peace offering to them, and they've been none too friendly to us when we've come across them in the forest. But Gwyn Quitteron went missing. Perhaps you would take this peace offering to the village. Perhaps they've gone too wild, but we should try nonetheless, as we're neighbors. Okay. I can do that. As you can see, it's a very well-stocked village. There's a milestone, which I've already made. There's a provisioner, a healer. There's even a forge master here.
But I have nothing available. Your like before.
And then there's some others. Here's the Rosan Tordio, and see what she's got, because she has a quest icon over her head.
I don't know what good you'd be, but since you're here...
Oh there, are ye that spirit Rose Court that you were befriended? I can't say I approve. What should we have we do with the Vodiad? Well, while you're here, I suppose I could make use of you. You see, I'm an artist, you see, and I need materials for my work. I make art from the antlers of the white stags. Unfortunately, I usually have to settle with ivory that our hunters collect from the stags, which the Rey Helviak has slain, but they are too afraid to hunt the stags themselves. If you could hunt some of the white stags and bring me their antlers, well, you might make more of an impression on me. Okay, I can do that. I mean, it's a nice little village. Oh, he's got quests. They've got quests all over the place around here. I guess there's things that they need done. And that quest for making a point is going to give just item experience and more silver tokens. There's no faction, and they don't help the Grey Company. So we'll do a few quests here regardless. We'll go ahead and take a look at our map real quick. Looks like we've got most of the stuff covering the Gloom Glens. So let's explore. Before I explore, though, let's get buffed up. Gonna need some more shepherd pies, I do believe. And make sure I don't have my... Right, I don't have my resist gear equipped. Right off the bat. Alright, well that's a good way to start. How are we doing on Tattered Shadows, by the way? I don't know if it's worth it to make a trip to turn them in. 78, not quite. Usually about 100, 150 or so, then it becomes worth it to turn in. But if I find enough of them around here, then it may be worth it. Continue to pick up some Khazad Skarn because I have a jeweler that I'm working on. Yes, I have a jeweler and a cook alt. Basically, she just stays back at the kin house and just does those things for me. But I always like to keep her, always like to make sure that she has plenty of mats so that she can do what she needs to do. Alright, so we'll head this way. And of course that takes time and effort, so I go ahead and as I pick things up and I find them. And then of course I can always use the, magnificent hide that they drop so that I can go ahead and do my crafting. So. There's a cave here. And using that has no effect. Okay. There's probably a quest that's going to take me there later on. If I get the quest, of course. Oh, and there's one of the white stags that I need for that quest. Let's see if I can get one shot. Yep. Drop. Now, I don't know if I picked up this small arrow or not. Let's see. You have found a hobbit arrow. I guess I have not. It looks like this is where the Hobbit village is that the mayor was talking about. He wanted me to bring the. I hope this is it. Looks like it is. What do they do? Hoblin Utat. The Buggen Hunters. They're not friendly. Of course. There's a Buggen bully, but take him out. The hobbits are actually a kind of goblin. Interesting. And this must be where, yep.
Have you come to offer a hand? If
Hello
not,
there.
move on.
Hello there, as you can see, I've got myself into a spot of trouble. You see, we all thought these critters were fellow hobbits, but these muggins share no blood with us. Could you let me out of this cage? Perhaps together we can get away from here. Sure, I'll let you out. Thank you, friend. If you're ready, let's go.
Gwyn Corhonon, a hobbit of the Gloomglens, was captured by the Bugon, wild goblins owing allegiance to no one. Now he seeks the help of a brave hero to bring him to safety.
Thank you. Now let us hurry before more Bugon arrive. You've escorted Gwyn Curion to safety. Let's get out of here. Ah.
They say some of our kin went north long ago.
Thank you, whoever you are. Shanjantra, you say? Could I ask one more favor of ye? Of course you can.
Welcome, Devodiad. Is there aught you need?
It is good to be free of those vile creatures. That any of us ever thought they were brother hobbits is beyond me. Would you go to Marutulahau and speak with my kinsfolk there? They should know that I am safe, thanks to you. The village lies northwest of here, off a hidden path. I can definitely do that. Let me go ahead and take care of that bull. That'll be another one of those that I need. And we'll go ahead and take care of that bug and hunters. See, and it is that way. Oh, there's one of those gave our Deveo. Ooh. Those are those sheep with the big red eyes. Looks like we're almost at the village. There's Arus.
What business have you with the stores?
You'll say Gwyn is safe? Well then, that's a good thing. Okay. We've gone ahead and dealt with half a threat, so we'll talk to the mayor again.
Oh, you scared me.
What ye say ye? Those are no hobbits at all? What ye describe sounds like Bullen to me. We have trouble with them in the past. Well, so our old tales say.
I swear I saw a ghost in the hills yesterday.
And he wants me to defeat, this is a repeatable quest for just experience and tokens, defeating 12 Buggin. I'll go ahead and pick it up, because I'm getting in the area for a bit, but I'm not going to worry about repeating it. And we just completed Mysteries of Enedwaith Advanced. We've completed a total of 30 quests in the zone of Enedwaith. Picked up a new title. And I need to move my virtues around because I'm capped. Okay, what's another offensive one that I need? Tolerance is defense. You know what though? Let's just start working on tolerance at this point. I think everything else is capped at 32. Fidelity 32, wit 32. Well, I could do an extra point with valor. Compassion. And confidence actually needs 2, so we'll earn confidence for a little while. There we go. And the Grey King. That's a new quest.
I once saw a black goat with flaming eyes. I swear it.
So, now that you've done so much for us, there's one more thing you could help us with. I dare say it would be dangerous, though. There is a great beast, some kind of troll or ogre, I don't know, that haunts the bluffs and passes hereabouts, crushing folk with great boulders as they pass near. Occasionally it comes down out of the hills and roams the forest, they say, though I've never seen it. The Grey King, we call it, for it's the king of this wood, to be sure. Perhaps you could rid us of this fearsome beast? You've proven a great friend so far, so how about it? Our hunters say the entrance to the Great King's lair lies in a gully to the southwest. By the way, you might want to look at that gift Roka's countershare gave you a while back. Now, why would he do that? Was that this gift? Let me check that one out, the Great King. Maybe that is one of those quests that needs the, needs that horseshoe. Okay. Right, I know exactly. That was actually that cave entrance that I was trying to go into earlier that I was unable to enter. I can now enter it. Excuse me. So we'll head there back real quick and see about entering that cave. We'll take care of the Great King. And here's the deed bestowed. The Mysteries of Enedwaith final. I need to complete another, 10 quests? 10 quests. I get 20 LOTRO points, 20 golden tokens, a title, some virtue experience, and a whole bunch of experience with the Great Company. So it's definitely worth it. And there's the 15 LOTRO points I just gained for completing this quest. So it's always worth it to do quests. Company again. And there's another 2 Tattered Shadows. At this rate, I'll be, where did I need to go? Is it, Estleden? At this rate, I'll be having to go to Estleden before the session's over. We'll go ahead and, like I said, we'll head to that, quest area. Check something. Is this one of the quests that I actually need that for? That is... Okay. Oh, hey, Valrex. No, this is just my normal LOTRO stream. I normally do Lord of the Rings Online every Monday and Friday, and I do Star Wars The Old Republic every Wednesday and Sunday. So it's not getting bored, it's just what I normally do. So here is the Cave of the Great King. So let's go ahead inside and take a look at him.
The terrible beast known in legend as the Grey King has long haunted the passes of the Gloomglens, waiting in secret to throw boulders down upon the heads of the unwary.
Ooh, this is a huge instance. Oh, hell. Hello. That's it? I was expecting something more. Okay. Leave the instance. Okay, if that's all it is. I guess I was hoping for something more. Okay, but before we head back, I do need to kill 9 more stags. I need to get, and also 9 more buggin'. So we'll see about working on that part of the quest real quick. There we go. White stag corpse. You carefully harvest the antlers from this corpse. The extraordinarily large rack of antlers is without blemish and perfectly symmetrical. Such a specimen might be of interest to the rangers of the Grey Company. Okay. Alright, so let's see if I can find some nearby beasts and other natural creatures. No, I don't want Passage of Foes. We want this one. Passage of Nature. There's the white stag bulb. Track that. And it's up this way. Okay. There's usually a whole area where they're at, if I can find them. Shaky aim? Why did I get shaky aim? That's weird. I've never seen that before. Is that a side effect of... Okay. You have found a hobbit bucket. Let me see, I think that's actually part of a deed. Let's see, no? Yes. I need to find a hobbit skeleton, a hobbit pick, and that will complete the Little Wonders deed for 10 LOTRO points, some store boots, which are a home item, 1,000 virtue XP, a title, and 500 rep with the Algarag, which is one of the ones that's needed for world renown. So, yeah, we'll definitely see if we can find them. Wow, this is Wraith Central around here. Definite Wraith Central. I mean, it's good if I want to make another trip to Esladin, but wasn't expecting that many Nazgul today. Ah. Ichad Idren Fair, and I know I have a number of quests to turn in here. 4 of them, actually. And these are items that I've picked up along the way while I've been exploring and hunting and questing in here. The first one is the Crown of Antlers, that one I saw on that corpse of a white stag a little while back.
Our quest is dire.
Greetings once more. What have you found there? Indeed, this is a strange specimen. I've never seen such a large and perfect rank of antlers, and the polished sheen of the ivory. This was borne by no natural creature. We have seen many strange things since coming to this place, but always at the edge of our vision. We thought the mysteries, but specters of our imagination. Now, we must wonder. And Goblin Hunters, Ivory Spears, and Savage Hunters, those are all items that I picked up off the Bugan.
What brings you to the wilds of Enedwaith?
You are right to bring this to me. That the spears of Goblin make is not in doubt, but the craft here has its differences. As well, there are no markings to indicate which tribe the creature belongs to. From your description of them, I ween that these goblins are outcasts, distanced from their brethren from the mountains for many generations. We should learn more about them. And Ivory Spears?
What business have you with the Grey Company?
These tusks are strangely fair to have been taken from a wild pig. But if this is the strangest thing we shall see in these woods, then I will be glad. And the last quest to turn in is Savage Hunters.
What business have you with the Grey Company?
Wolves. Minor servants of the enemy they are. Corrupted hounds of ancient past, now turned evil. Nevertheless, we have dealt with our fair share of these brutes, and a few more will not be an impediment to our quest. What's our reputation with the Grey Company right now? I am currently up to Friend, 2,800 of 2,500 in Friend, about 11% through, so that's good. Yeah, let's go ahead and take a quick check again and see if I can find any more of the white stags. Great Tusk, rare signature. Ooh, let's take him out and then we'll go after the white stag. So Great Tusk is this way. Ah, there's a white stag right there. We'll go ahead and pick him off. There's another white stag. What's this? Shrine of the Ucht? This strange shrine was built by the Oxdan of the Algorgeg, but appears to be more than it seems on the surface. You've arrived at the first patrol point. This ornamented wooden ox would seem to be a shrine of some kind. Perhaps one of the rangers of the Grey Company will know more about it. Oh, that's right. There's also a patrol route around here, too. Scouring the wood. Let's go ahead and set this as my quest guide focus, and we'll go ahead and head to the second point. It looks to be right along the way of trying to take out the Grey Tusk, too, so... There we go. Around this way. Okay, great. Oh, there's a next stag bull. We'll grab him real quick. There's Great Tusk, I see him. I picked up a mithril flake from him. That's good for crafting. There's another white stag. This scar deposit. Look at that, there's another one right there. That's always handy. And there's the last one that I need right there. Ooh. Okay, so that one's taken care of. So now let's head to the second patrol point, which is going to be how far away? Not that bad. Coming up on the second patrol point. And another shadowy wraith. Yeah, it looks like I might be making a trip to Esteliden after all this shift, after this stream is over. You arrived at the second patrol point. Now, to get to the third patrol point, I'm about 300 meters away. There we go. And there's some more Bugin up there. I can go ahead and take care of those and at least repeat that quest once. You have found a hobbit skeleton and a crushed rock. This boulder seems strangely out of place here. It appears to have been thrown down and broken, and judging from the skeleton beneath it, it was not an accident. Which way to... I've arrived at the third patrol point. And we need to scout the fourth patrol point, which is not that far away. One shot, one kill. And arrived at the fourth patrol point. Now I need to head to the fifth. And this one's a little ways off. It's about 500 meters. Here we go. Could be getting close. Okay, we're almost there. And you discovered a village of strange creatures. Alright, so now we can go back and turn in that quest. I think I actually have that campsite marked. Yes, I do. This is one of the nice things about being a hunter, having to return to camp. There's a campfire eaten at Ichad Idrenfair. It looks like I have at least three quests to turn in.
Your aid is welcome, friend.
This is about that boulder. The boulder was thrown down, you say, but from where? The place you described is far from any height, but such a stone could have been thrown down and broken. But I fear you may be right. It appears there may be a greater threat to these hills. Trust the deer has the sacred bull.
Remain neutral, but for how long?
The Algrag houndsmen we encountered in the Windfells of a tribe called the Ukluth, the clan of the Ox, who dwelled in Leglin. It does not seem strange to me that they might worship the oxen, as that is their namesake. But it does seem strange that such a shrine would be found in these forsaken woods, so far to the north and west of their grazing fields. What is more, you tell me the shrine appears to be in pristine condition, as though it has been visited and cared for recently? Perhaps a hermit lives nearby. And either there. Scouring the wood. He was the one who wanted me to hit those 4 patrol spots.
What business have you with the Grey Company?
What's this you say? You found a village of strange halfling-like creatures? But they are not of the halfling people. I must think on this. And he has a new quest for me. Goblins of Enedwaith.
The Grey Company has need of your services.
The goblin village you discovered is very much a source of concern for me. Goblins of any breed are servants of the enemy and pose a threat to the secrecy of our quest. However, these creatures are outcasts, and maybe they will pay us no mind beyond seeking our lives. I'd like for you to return to the village and learn what you can of the goblins. I'd like to know what their strength is and to whom they owe allegiance. Be careful, my friend, for you may have to travel to the deepest reaches of their village. Okay, and now I will go ahead and port back really quick to Maur Tulahau, which is actually close to the village, and turn in that quest that I have. Reducing the threat. It's a repeatable one. Doesn't give me any faction, just gives me legendary item experience and silver tokens of the wild, but it's still worth doing. I won't repeat it a second time, though. There's no need. Reducing the threat repeatable.
Too many wanderers about.
And then the Grey King. Oh, and by the way, I couldn't repeat it for another 10 hours anyway, so. And the Grey King.
Oh, you scared me.
Hooray! The Grey King has been defeated. Notable are ye to us for certain. Ye are a friend and kinsman to us all. Take this reward without gratitude. A golden token of the wilds. These are 30 to 32 power. Oh, I don't need them. Alright, so let's head back to that Bugan village and see what we can find out for and I'm going to be riding my hobby horse, of course. Oh, well, wait then. If I'm going to ride my hobby... Well, when I get off my hobby horse, I need to summon my goose. I have a pet goose. Her name is Brunhild. And she is a nice goose. See? Loyal Goose of Gondor. And another one. Jeez. Okay, I've got 86 now, so it might actually be worth it to make a trip to Esliden after this. Goblins of Enedwaith are this way. Yeah, no, I probably should have picked up that quest. Well, I couldn't pick it up anyway, but... It looks like we're coming up onto that village. Like it's up there. Ah, there it is. Second patrol point is not that far away. And a small tool. And that's the last of the 6 Hobbit artifacts that I needed to find. I have found all the Hobbit artifacts in the Gloomglen. You've done your part to protect the land of Enedwaith. And the Deed of Little Wonders. So that's the boots and the virtue experience and the faction with the Algragag, which is pushing toward ally now, which is good. Got a new title, Little Wonder, and another 10 LOTRO points. These goblins appear to be wild, owning allegiance to no one. Alright, and that is the end of that quest. Alright, so let's go ahead, and I've got one to turn in at Mar Tulahal, and then one to turn in at Ichad Idrenfair. We'll go ahead and head to Mar Tulahal first. And turn in that quest. And it almost gives me the final for the Mysteries of Enedwaith. Talk to Rosanturio. Oh, he's down there. Okay. Up there. Oh, there he is.
Why, we've had no peace since you Duvuriad started showing up here.
Oh my, these antlers are most beautiful. They will become more beautiful yet in my hand. Thank you, Duvuriad. You have proven your worthiness to me. And that right there, Mysteries of Enedwaith final. Complete 40 quests. Infused adamant, which we'll sell. Throw that up on the barter house. There's the store boots, which we will go ahead and throw into my housing. And those will sell. Deed completed. Title awarded. Virtue cap reached again. I've almost got all of the... Yeah, we'll work on honesty right now. Since it is an offensive stat, and even when it's not equipped, it still grants passive, physical, and tactical mastery. So we'll go ahead and just throw that there. And there's another 20 LOTRO points. Now let's go back to Ichad Idrenfair. Ebenhair. Which is that one right there. And there we go. Goblins of Enedwaith.
What brings you to the wilds of Enedwaith?
You say these goblins appear to be wild. That may explain why they become as they are, seeming more like to men than of orc kind. They have small strength, you say, but you survived their village alone, so I'm sure they will pose no significant threat to the Great Company. It looks like I've completed all of his quests, too. What am I doing on the... Ooh. Claim some more enhancement runes. We'll go ahead and throw it to storage. Alright. How many silver tokens, silver and gold tokens of the wild do I have? 117 silver and 25 gold. Okay. But we cleared out most of these quests here. Let me double check, make sure my journal. Matter of honor. Yeah, that here. Throw that up. Okay, there we go. Those are all the active quests I have for this region, so let's see where we need to go. Right there near Lounge. Hey, Mad Killer, how you doing, man? You having a good day? Caldus? That look like? Yes, Launch. I actually already have the port to Launch. I went ahead and picked it up a while ago when the Nazgul started appearing randomly in Enedwaith. So I already actually have that marker. So we're going to go ahead and take advantage of that point right now. We're going to port to Launch. Launch. Or Launch. However it's pronounced. I apologize if I butcher things. I can go ahead and turn in Alregging. Yeah, we'll do those later, though. Okay, but this is the village of Launch. I have a quest here to talk to Wadu's father and give him the ancient sword. As soon as I find where he is. I think he's down here. There he is. Savulch.
Speak not to me of Wadu. He is a coward and no son of mine.
The silence following this proclamation stretches awkwardly for too long a time. Savulch reads your expression. He is dead. Then his chance for courage is ended, and I mourn only that. No, I will hear no more of it. If you have words of Wadu, then tell them to his sister. If the powers were just, Nona would have been the son, and he the daughter, for she is like iron and could make her father proud. With the clans all around the Ukluth preparing for war and closing in upon us, the only good thing Wadu ever did for us is rid us of his cowering presence. Alright, so I need to find Nona. Not too far away. So she's deeper in the village. Okay. Hopefully she will be of a nicer sort than him. There she is.
Wadu was not the fighter our father Sulvok wanted him to be.
Nona listens sorrowfully as you recount your discovery of her brother's death. There's the briefest trembling within her deep eyes, then it is gone. The emotion mastered, Nona stares at you sternly. Wadu was not the fighter our father Savulch wanted him to be, and when he spoke to him, which was rarely, Savulch was cruel. I tried to give Wadu the lessons he needed, lessons in the sword and the axe and the ways of fire, but I could not teach him the courage he needed. My words to him were harsh. If they drove him to his death, I would take him back.
After our argument, Wadu went to the dwarf halls in Thrar's Combe.
For what he saw there, I do not know. He would say nothing to me when he returned. Those halls have been abandoned for countless years and have fell reputation. No one goes there. Korak, Urkluth, or Dregluth. Did Wadu find this sword there? I cannot explain it. If you go to the dwarf halls and learn what my brother saw there, I will repay you with your knowledge of these lands known only to the Ukluth. I have never been to the halls of the Korak, but they can be found far to the east of here, in the northernmost mountains of Thror's Cool. Distant dwarf. Wow, all the way out there. And there's a milestone there at least, so. But it looks like there's another quest right here near Caldus. So we'll go ahead and do that quest. And then we'll head over to Thor's Croom. Thor's Croom. So we'll need to head that way, out of the village. And I think I will buff up again real quick. Half-orcs. And there's a new deed, Half-orc Slayer. And it is a 100-200. Look like I'll be slaying orcs for a while. So whenever I see him, we're gonna drop him.
I have heard the wails of the Coothbrawl in the night.
Your friends offer your arm quite freely, do they not? Perhaps they are not so much your friends as you think. Nevertheless, I will not refuse a strong arm to protect our herds. And somebody else has a quest for me.
I doubt your
repeated.
courage will hold against the evils of this land.
You have shown great skill and courage in defending our herds against the wolves and fell creatures which hunt them, but I fear the attacks will not soon stop. Will you continue to aid us, Devoriad? As long as you lend us your aid, we will supply your wandering friends with meat. Okay. And it's a single repeatable quest, so we will go ahead and... And there's another 2 tattered shadows. Thank you, Mr. Domesticated Dun Bull, for your help. I'm not going to say no to that.
Leave me, Devodiad.
You have upheld your end of our bargain, therefore we will honor our own. Take this meat to your friends, and let them know that we are grateful to them for granting us your skilled hand. So we'll do that, and then we'll head over to Thor's crew. Didn't realize I had another. I thought that was just a quick drop off for here. But we're going to turn it in. there's the path I'm looking for right there. I knew it was close by.
May the Valar grant us swift passage through these lands.
Ah, it is we who should be grateful. This meat will go far to replenish our supplies. Return to Davuda with our thanks. And there's a quartermaster here.
May the Valar grant us swift passage through these lands.
Craft ingredient, food, and healing potion. Nothing I need. Okay.
Your presence has called the evil spirits upon us.
And your friends have honor. Very interesting kind of switch there, huh? And that's the repeatable quest. We'll go ahead and pick that up in what, about 12 hours? And about 10 hours. Okay, so now, looks like well, the outstretched hand is 804, and the distant dwarf is 1590. So let's go ahead and do the outstretched hand. Repeatable. Bring pelts, feathers, and herbs to Grufud at Gavar Calbus. Follow the road north. Yeah. Now these are the kind of roads they have in the Swanfleet area. You see a lot of these when you do the Before the Shadows intro zone. You see a lot of roads like this. That's gonna hurt. We've been out here before. There's actually a couple of repeatables out here, too. I think this is the road I'm actually looking for. Almost. Only a minute till dawn, so they'll probably disappear shortly. And there we go. These goods are welcome to Voriad, though I am still not sure I trust these wild wanderers. Return now to your friend with our thanks, and assure him that we will make good on our promises. And, Iowan has a quest, but I think it's a repeatable. Yep, those are both repeatable, so we won't worry about those right now. One thing we are going to do, though, now, is we're going to go ahead and head to Thor's home. A little bit of a run, but not too bad. Oh, I do want to take care of the Dark Truth Rail, though. I think there's actually a Slayer's quest for the dead. Wyvern Slayer, defeat Wyvern in Enedwaith. Giant Slayer, Half-Orc Slayer, Wolf and Shadow Wolf Slayer, Dunlending Slayer, Kuthrael and Idluan Slayer. That's what I thought. And it's a 9180. So. I think I'm actually half tempted to pop a Slayer. I think this is one of the zones I actually needed to pick up a skill in Slayer accelerator, just because the mobs are while they're not dense, there are a lot of them that are needed for the different quests. So I think I actually will. I think I'm sitting on a few of them though. Still to the fence. Yeah, we'll pop one. Banner of the White Hand. This banner bears the sign of the White Hand, the badge of Sauron the White. This banner bears the symbol of the White Hand, the charge of the traitor Saruman. Theoden will certainly wish to know of this. I don't think I'm going to be going this way anytime soon. I guess we're going to need to go around these mountains. I mean, I have to admit this is a very nice country. I would not mind roaming around places like this. This is beautiful. My partner and I have made several trips around the area. We're in Sacramento, California. We've been up to Reno and Tahoe. I love making the trip to Tahoe and going through the Tahoe National Forest. It is such a beautiful, beautiful country up there. Okay, now we're out of that area, and we should have some free roaming here. We'll go ahead and put on the horseback. Oh, we gotta cross the bridge first. Yeah, I'm going land here because I'm going to be killing a lot of things. We're going to be killing wargs because there's a wolf slayer quest that I'm working on, and half-orcs. And I do have the skill and slayer deed book active for the next 5 hours and 55 minutes, so I might as well take advantage of it. And we got another one. Oh dear God. Well, that's 90, and I started in the 70s, so... Only 5 more. So there's a half-orc slayer, and there's also a Dunlending. There's Thor's Coombe. Actually, a quest giver over here. Two of them. Scout Gwaeldraig and silence the sentries.
We have little time to speak, or little to speak of.
I suppose I should be grateful for the kindness of any willing to aid a wounded man, even it is from a Devoriad. I received my wounds when a small raiding party from Gwaeldraig attacked and slew my fellows. On the southern shore of the river stands an encampment of these Dahrun, those blackguards call home. My party was sent to scout this camp to see if we could rout them from the area. The Dreg-Luth butchered the entirety of our sister clan, the Tuk-Luth, and now seek our demise as well. Our former brethren from Dunlin called us Algregeg, outliers, and have ever been our enemies. Perhaps you will scout this camp for me. Seek out the entrances and dispatch any guards that you encounter. The camp can be found by following the southern shore of the river to the north and heading due east. Okay, I can do that. And the other one is silence the sentries.
You are a Devodiad from distant lands. I am not sure what help you can be.
It is well, I suppose, that you have found me. The Dragluth who came from the south are a vile and cruel people. It is said that your captive that thieves would enter this land and offer them to the Gweebear and the giants that dwell within. On the other side of this hill there are two small encampments, Prove Caldus and Surf Caldus. These encampments are used as forward outposts of the Dragluth in this area. If you could go to these camps and dispatch their sentries, I would be very appreciative. Camps can be found to the east and the northeast of Hardrian. Please be careful, Devoriad, for it is said that those ruins are a cursed place and that foul spirits call it home. Yeah, it's basically right along the way. There's one right there, and then right there. So let's head the way we're going now. Take this one out. And actually there is... Do I have the millstone in Harndragon? I don't know if I have that millstone yet. No, let's go ahead and pick it up. We'll go ahead and pick up this waypoint here, and then take these two areas out, and then head that way. So we want to go basically this way. There's one of those Dunlending bad guys. And a quest item. We received a note that reads as follows. The western reach is said to be a small dwarf home located in the mountains. It is believed that several Devodiad had gained entrance and are encamped there. Enter this lair and kill everyone within. The consequences will be severe if you fail. Use care as you approach the cave for very powerful Dragmaith, Wyber, and others dwell in that vale. And do not send scouts as lone scouts would like to become Dragfogger. Ugh. After you traverse the pass and speak to these whole refugees and warn them of the coming attack. Now this quest opens up a number of fellowship quests and is not intended for solo play. I'm going to go ahead and pick it up, but it's because small fellowship quests I can sort of do. It's a bit challenging, even buffed, but full fellowship quests, I just don't have the firepower myself. But I can do small ones, so we'll go ahead and pick this one up. Way to that way, okay. I think I see it. And I know it's also a quest hub. There are a bunch of quests here. But I don't have anything that leads me here. I'm here on my own. So I'm probably not going to pick up the quests yet. They will come along, though, once I start exploring more. I just wanted to come here and pick up the milestone so that I've got an easy access to this campsite. But you can see there's trainers here. There's the hunter trainer. I don't believe there's any hunter skills that I need to train. How can I be of service? Nope. Barter items.
What can I do for you?
I don't need any of those. Browse the shop.
Greetings.
I've already done those, I do believe. And you can even buy some simple light oils if you're not a scholar to be able to create them. They don't last for long, but you can. And then here's a novice's quartermaster.
What do you need?
I think this requires the medallion of the Northmen. And regular medallions, and I've got 104 of them. Tier 1 difficulty, Hunter armor. Lesser Skirmisher of the West. Minimum level 65. And they add vitality, agility, critical defense debuff, and physical knit. Okay, not bad. And there's the Hero's Quartermaster, which...
How may I help you?
Tier 2 difficulty. Ah, this is raiding armor.
What do you need?
We won't have to worry about any of that stuff. And there's the Grey Company Rewards Center. Let's check them out real quick.
Greetings. I'm sure we can be of mutual service to one another.
I am a current friend with the Grey Company. Ooh, I can grant spin emote. Regmabe. Really worth it. Gillimabe. Well, not really worth it. I don't think there's anything here is worth it, but the guide to Harndirian, we definitely want that. I can now get back to here with one spell. That's very important. And yeah, I don't think there's any gear other than the gear that I really want there.
Welcome, friend. Are you in need of my services?
Oh, nice. Very nice. I can pick up decorated coffers of ancient script if I can pick up some medallions of the Northmen and traceries. I can pick up plain heritage runes of knowledge for 10. I'll pick up 3 of them real quick. Quest items, so we'll move that over to the quest area. Alright. Now we're going to head toward that first spot. I think is Brew of Caldus. And actually, I should probably move my... Yeah, we're good. That's probably where I should be. I did not mean to slide down. I don't need the guide to Harndinian there. Should be right there. Yep, right there. Guide to Harndirian. Another one. Alright, we're near Prove Caldus. We have now officially discovered it, so that means I can now go ahead and start just weighing. Tribute pile. It seems strange that the Drugluth at Prue Caldus would gather these supplies in this manner. You should return to Grongru and tell him what you've seen here. He might have further insight on why they might be gathering these supplies. Alright, now we need to head north. Demanding Slayers up to 87 of 200. Double check, make sure we're still. Yep, they're counting, even though they're not showing it on the. Oh, there they are. Now it's showing. That's weird. It wasn't showing before, but now it is. And we need to go over this way. Oh, Surf Caldus. This way. Dear God. Now I need to spot the southern entrance. Silence the sentries. And I picked up a quest item. You read, Brother, the last group of captives is secured deep within the waterfall. These foul invaders have infested our land. Harry or men will be taught a lesson. The filth in our cages will be a fitting tribute to our masters and among the crags to the east. The weaker ones can be traded to the giants for protection. Send a few men to the waterfall to guard the prisoners. Someone should be told of this leather. Excuse me. Yep. We will. Now you have to defeat 6 sentries around here. Okay, there we go. Should be coming up on the giants. And right there is one of them. Let's see how we do. That looks like they're doable. Alright, so it looks like I can probably take out the giants. Shouldn't be too difficult. Okay. Now where do we need to go for through? Chapter 14. And another one falls, and another one. What the heck? That's a Gwyber? Okay. And they drop Kalinard hide, which is the next tier up. So they're actually good farming material, so I can have a head start for when we get to the next crafting tier. And the little ones drop Magnificent hide, which I can still use now. It must be the other way then. I think there is another way. How do you get up there? Ah, here we go. And there's Pete. We'll go ahead and hit the millstone. And there's one of the dwarf markers that I need for another deed. These are Moria, or at least look like Moria. A library.
Eh? Who's there? Who is it? Huh?
The dwarf peers forward, but his eyes seem unable to fix upon you. The soup is cold. Earther, the soup is cold. Sit it atop the fire. Yes, 3 and 20. The dwarf wheezes, his beard fluttering slightly with the exhalation. He brings his hand up to his mouth as if holding a ladle and sips at the air, and he pays you no more heed. Chapter 14, The Distant Dwarf.
Welcome to Zudrigan, traveler. I should apologize for old Nar.
He is very old. I'm not sure how old. And his mind wanders. He has experienced a great deal of hardship and pain, but he has remained here while all the others have left him. All save Frithgeir, that is. You explain why you have come and ask Frithgeir about Wadu, and he nods with recognition. Yes, the Dunlanding. He came to speak with Nar some time ago. Nar was more aware that night than he usually is, so I marked the visit. The two ventured into the mine beneath these halls. I'm sorry, but I do not remember anything else peculiar about the visit. But there is a brew I can make of several ingredients found throughout Thoros Kulm. The vapors of the brew seem to make Nar more aware of his surroundings. If you bring me these ingredients, the brew may allow you to speak with Nar directly. I will need several handfuls of herbs and flowers and a variety of nuts. Take the list of ingredients and where they can be found. And the other quest he has is the dwarves' demise. That was that note that we found on one of the Dragaluth. You are quite bold to enter this hall unannounced. However, thank you for bringing this note to our attention. We shall prepare the hall for unwelcome visitors. But be wary as you journey in Thoros Kulm, for there are quite a few dangerous creatures in these lands. And he has a new quest. 4 new quests, which I think those are all of the small fellowship and full-size fellowship ones. But I do believe at this point, ladies and gentlemen, I am going to go ahead and call it here for today. So I would like to thank everyone for joining me today. I think we had a good stream. We accomplished a lot. My next stream, next time we'll be doing Lord of the Rings Online will be this Friday for Fantasy Friday at 4 p.m. Pacific. And my next scheduled stream will be this Wednesday for Star Wars The Old Republic, where I'll be picking up the Imperial Agent campaign And we are making our way toward the close of that campaign, and I will have completed all of the original 8 class story origin stories. And then we have another decision to make, but I'll post more on that one later. But again, I do have a YouTube channel that all of my VODs get posted to. If you're finding me on if you're finding me on Twitch, and if you're finding me on YouTube, I have a Twitch channel at twitch.tv/Talesian, where I do these live 4 days a week. And I also have a Discord server. Link is down below, whether you're on YouTube or Twitch. And it shows you where my Discord server is, and we talk about games, and we share memes. I've got Nazgul alerts for the Angmar server if you're part of the, if you're on Angmar. We didn't have any of the 9 appear today, but we had enough of the other ones appear. That's for damn sure. But again, I thank you all very much for joining me, and I hope you have an absolutely wonderful day. Take care of yourself, and I will see you all very, very soon. Goodbye.